Hey everybody, I am here today with my friend Bradley Marlow, who is an influencer, and that's an award-winning influencer here in Lexington. Bradley, thank you so much for joining me today.
Kim, I'm so excited to be here.
I just adore you.
Oh, thank you.
So, Bradley, you're an influencer with a wide variety of clients in Central Kentucky. Tell me about a couple.
Hourglass is one of my main ones. They keep me youthful because I'm much older than I look.
You do such amazing work, but I want to talk a little bit about, in your copious free time, right? You do floral arrangements too, and we're going to work on a little something today, yes?
Yes, I'm not a trained professional, but I enjoy making floral arrangements, and this is one that I came up with. And it all has to do with the cake pan.
That's a cake pan?
This is a cake pan.
Well, it makes it easier, I guess, to help you place things. Now, I can't match this. How do we continue on to go through with this?
All right, you first find a cake pan, and I found one shape of a horseshoe. And then you fill it with wet foam, and then I glued the moss around the edges to cover the metal.
Of course.
And then the goal is to cover the wet foam with flowers and make sure all the edges are covered.
Okay. I'm sure I'm going to mess this up.
No, it's way easier than it looks. And I love to fluff the petals
I
of the
gotcha.
roses.
Give it the fullness.
It gives it the fullness, and you're able to cover the wet foam more easily. And you just go and start trying to cover up all these edges. And I like to do a variety of flowers.
Okay.
To just give it more texture.
Yes. Little pops of color here and there too.
Different shades of pink.
Beautiful. Now the foam is wet, which makes it easier. Okay.
Very easy.
Now, Bradley, as we do this, I want to talk a little bit about the work that influencers do. We see the videos that pop up on Instagram. We see, you doing these beautiful stories, basically, telling us what's going on. Now, tell me a little bit about how long it takes to make a video.
It takes hours. So I am promoting all tourism for Shelby KY now. And those literally take sometimes 15 hours of shooting and then driving to Shelbyville and then to edit all those, Oh
my gosh, may I?
Yes, you may.
Oh, thank you. Bradley, that's really interesting because now when you do a video, you don't get it all in one take, do you?
No,
is it like a movie?
It's like a movie. Hours worth of filming, and then my guy with Maxwell Media, he actually edits himself for me.
I see.
So he goes through and turns most of that into a 1-minute reel because the smaller the reel is, the more views it gets.
Really?
People don't realize the longer videos does not get as many views, so we turn hours worth of content into a 1-minute reel.
That's amazing. Now, in a given week, how many clients do you work with?
Usually 6.
Wow. How many hours of work do you work a week?
I probably spend 80 hours a week doing influencing.
Good grief. Now, how did you have time to go to the Kentucky Derby Museum Ball? You were recently at that, correct?
It was incredible, and they definitely know how to put on a show.
I believe we have a little video. Brad, look at you. That's amazing. Now, you're on one of those cool things where you get to spin around.
I was so excited to see that.
Look at that.
And I always see those in New York, and I never do those. So when I saw it at the Kentucky Derby Museum Ball, I was so excited to try it.
Does it make you dizzy?
It did not make me dizzy, thankfully.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, Bradley, if people want to learn a little bit more about you, to see the work that you do, and just get to know you a little bit, how do we find you?
Instagram. That's where I post mostly everything.
Gotcha.
And it's Bradley Marlow _.
Gotcha. All one word, _. BradleyMarlow _.
Yeah.
Bradley, thank you so much for taking some time with me to make this beautiful arrangement. I feel like at this point now I can probably do this at home by myself.
You better be able to.
I better. I'm going to send you pictures, okay?
Please.
Make a little video, maybe.
Please do.
Bradley, thank you so much for joining me today. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Now, we're going to go to break now, but stay tuned. We've got plenty more Good Day Kentucky coming up.